We're getting really close to going on the market here, 2322 Lumpkin Road. This was a man's office. He was in the photography business and in the advertising business. That's the front door right there. Let me just pull back real quick and we'll walk around the outside of the building here in a little while. He passed away a few years ago, having built this in the late 70s. And the family had some trouble, and they had it on the market, and it was listed with a residential realtor, and I just think that there was kind of a lack of focus, but this is on B2 commercial land, almost half an acre, backing up to a golf course. And it used to be very brown in here, as you can tell. We did a lot of primer and paint on these wood paneled walls, put new windows in, new lighting, new fans, a new HVAC system throughout the whole building, which is incredibly tight because it's all built on slab. Big break room here in the back. One reason we're not on the market yet is the kitchenette's going in that hole. Evidently there was one there before because there's plumbing there. Big back break room here again with new lighting, new fan. Did all the flooring over here very recently, and it looks great. This little room back here, this back closet, real interestingly, was his dark room, and we have plumbing in the walls, and I was going to put, say, like a washer dryer box and another sink there, but there's going to be a sink in the kitchenette. I thought I might leave that up to the next owner. The old light table for the dark room, I left this cabinet and those shelves in. Somebody else can kind of reinvent it. I went through, changed every receptacle in this building. You know, all the electrical really tip-top shape. We had to do a couple things outside. We had some squirrel damage in the attic. Now, man was a professional photographer. There I am. And he had not only the modeling, let's say he was doing photography of somebody, there's the makeup table in the bathroom, but also let's say he was out at the Augusta National or the powerboat races or something, and he put himself in a full shower, so we've got a full bath in a little commercial building. Now it kind of looks like a house and it smells like a house. Somebody once said, oh, it's an old converted duplex. No, it isn't. Don't mind my boat out here. This room was really interesting because if you see that big garage door there, it wasn't there before. And there's a big brick wall outside and the driveway almost led up to it, but not quite. That double door there, which was different, I changed them. That double door there was there, and that was the only access. And note, I've got a 17-foot boat in this room, and it's a very large workshop space or small warehouse with high ceilings. I had to put all that lighting up, and I was up the ladder somewhere I really don't like being. By the way, 200 amp service throughout the building. There's a lot of unused potential here. New water heater behind that door. Again, new HVAC throughout the building because it had a really terrible HVAC system. So let's quick take a walk outside. What I had to do to accommodate the garage door was, you'll see where the new concrete is and where the old concrete is here, and the gray area was a garden area. And this side pad up to a point was there, but it was all just a bunch of messy old garden. Here we are on the outside, you'll see, because the masons weren't wonderful about how they cleaned up their grout work there. We got an acid wash around that door yet. I added all this parking here because you lost the parking that pulled up to where the door is. So we've actually enhanced the parking quite a bit. It would not be hard at all to put an ADA ramp up to the front door. Would probably have to reorient it, or just people could go in the big door. I think that's probably acceptable. Haven't made that determination as of yet. We back up to the Green Meadows Golf Club. Tell you what, my yard guy's doing a pretty good job other than adding on to the grass pile that I started when I was doing the yard back here. If you buy it, you get a new yard guy. And he's got hose bibs and sewer cleanouts, and It's just a really great property. I wish they'd do something about the golf course back there. But you can see here as well where I added onto the concrete. And you'll notice a derelict building across the street, oddly enough, just went on the market for almost what I'm going to be asking for this. So I think the commercial potential of this property is pretty darn good. So check back soon. You're going to see this thing coming up on the market in probably just a few weeks as we roll towards completion.